Hello, you join us again for another one of our Spotlight interviews taking place just prior to the Movers and Shakers networking events. Now, in these series of Spotlight interviews, we've been speaking to people about the challenges and the delights of doing business and living in Thailand. My guest today is a man who, well, is something of a specialist in this. He comes from a business background and he has now got his own company, which is actually all about helping people who want to do business in Thailand. It's Antoine McInnis. Antoine.
Hello.
Hello. Antoine, how are you?
Very good, very good. Very happy to be here tonight. And thank you for the invitation.
Well, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Now, I said that you've been in business all your life, and it kind of a funny thing as we was walking into here at the Anantara residence, because it's been has a branding, the energy. Yes. And I was thinking, this is Antoine, because you spent many years in the energy industry, didn't you?
Indeed, indeed. I've been 7 years in the energy sector, mostly working for a multinational, which has a very strong presence here in Asia. Mm-hmm. So that's indeed a little bit of my background in the past.
Okay. And then, was it about a year ago you decided to break off?
Indeed, that was something that was in my mind for a long time, to leave this big corporate world, and I decided more than a year ago to leave that beautiful company and take the challenge to go to the next step.
That's a big jump.
Indeed, it's a difficult decision to take, mostly when you are like on a beautiful expat package with all the dream conditions you can imagine.
Absolutely. And then you're having to go it alone and take care of your own income, your salaries for your staff and such like.
Or to keep yourself busy. Indeed,
but of course these are the questions that people want to know the answers to, because how do you do it? How do you a lot of people have that wanderlust where they say, yes, I've fallen in love with Thailand. Mm-hmm. I want to come here. I have this business idea, maybe it's a business idea or a model I had before, I can take it here, I can adapt it. How's it been for you, and how does it seem for the people you're dealing with, for your clients?
Yeah, it's a good question indeed. I had a chance that I had been here for the last 7 years before I took that decision, so I had the chance to meet all kind of people, integrate myself here in Thailand and in Asia. So I was already pretty familiar with the whole business environment. Mm-hmm. Though things were pretty difficult in the beginning. Obviously, when you have to do the big step from one big corporate company until a small independent structure, things are completely different. So I will say that what helped me a lot is obviously to be in a relation with people who are in the same situation as myself. Mm-hmm. To start with my partner, my girlfriend, who is also independent and with who I can exchange a lot of details, a lot of ideas on that kind of thing. The other point is that you need to know yourself. I mean, some people they need this net of safety, mm-hmm. where everything is well organized. Other people they need to create new things. They have this entrepreneurial spirit where they need to build, create new things and have new challenge all the time. Okay. So I was more and more on that side where I needed to create a new challenge ahead of me.
Okay, so would you say that what it means is that if you've had a business model before, that it may work here, but you have to be ready to adapt it to this culture, to the challenges of doing business here?
Yes, that's indeed very important. I mean, we've met with a lot of small and medium enterprises in Europe, because those are our main clients, our main target. And we told them this: if you want to integrate the Thai market, you need to understand obviously the local mentality, and don't try to go alone and do everything by yourself. So you have to take the time to understand the local practice, take the time to identify the right partner, and it has to be a win-win situation, always.
Now, somebody once said to me that if you want to do business in Thailand, and this isn't a negative thing, I think it's a very positive thing, don't wait until you have every piece of the puzzle before you start making the picture.
Exactly. That's indeed very true. I mean, you get to follow the trend. I mean, the Thai people are very creative. They are very demanding. We could think that they are not as sophisticated in highly developed markets, but that's not true. In Bangkok, the level of competition is very high. This city is very aggressive.
Okay.
So if you have an idea and you believe in it, you get indeed to go for it. Try to back it up as much as you can, but don't wait that everything is 100% safe before you go for it.
Okay. Now you're a businessman, and you happen to have a very high-profile girlfriend who obviously helps you with your networking and the way that you can do business in Thailand. But you also find time to have a little bit of leisure as well. I think you enjoy quite a lot of extreme sports, don't you?
Yes, indeed. I mean, with my girlfriend, we have a business related to event organization, and we just recently set up a company in Hua Hin, where we organize all kinds of private events, open events, fashion shows. And that's where we combine business and leisure. So we love to play kite surfing over there. We love to do all kinds of sports in the nature. So yes, I kind of like that, and I need it as well.
You need it as well. It's a release, right?
Indeed.
Okay. Antoine, final question. Are you a mover or are you a shaker?
I hope to be a mover, but I also understand that sometimes I'm a shaker as well. You know, when you are in a big city like Bangkok, sometimes you have no choice, you cannot help it, and you can only shake.
You can only shake. But maybe the shaking keeps you focused, right?
Yeah. That's why you keep moving.
Antoine, thank you very much. Okay, see you again for another one of our Spotlight interviews. Bye-bye.